All right, my Rockstar family, let's see how much money we can make on Uber Eats in one day here in California in the West Coast. So I am Michael Liam, and let's begin this video, my Rockstar family. Kaboom! Right there. Okay, so anytime when I'm on Uber Eats, I need drinks and food to survive. So that way I don't have low blood sugar. And yeah, and I'm in a grocery store right now. I get this for $5 and $3 for this water thing. So we need to eat to stay fueled, to kick some butt with Uber Eats. So I'm gonna eat this. So buy it and then eat it. So yeah. At Chili Verde, just picked up my first Uber Eats order for $12. So let's go deliver it. Boom, right there. Let's do it. Okay, so when you're doing an Uber Eats order here, you gotta make sure it's like your passenger. You gotta make sure to buckle it in, just like it's a passenger, and that way it's safe and sound. So the food is all safe and sound, all buckled in like a passenger there, all safe and sound. Alright, so I'm at the gym here at Planet Fitness and getting a workout in, because when you're doing Uber Eats on the road, you got to be mentally prepared, mentally and physically, to stay strong. So let's get these gains, man. Yeah, gotta kick some butt. So let's get this workout in at Planet Fitness. So, oh yeah. Okay, so anytime when I get an Uber Eats order, I'm doing two right now. I'm getting $21 for both of these orders. I have to say, honestly, anytime when an order says meet at door, this is my reaction. I'm like, ugh, I don't feel like talking to people, you know? Because sometimes I just don't want to talk to people. That's why I do the job I do, because, like, you know, I kind of just don't really like talking to people. I mean, I will if I have to, but the majority of the time I don't, you know. So yeah, I got these two orders to go deliver, so wish me luck. I need some luck and I need some money because I am LA broke. So let's do it. Okay, literally the embarrassing stuff I have to buy on Uber Eats sometimes. Like, look at this. I'm not even gonna say it, but literally y'all are weird at 1 o'clock in the morning getting your freak on. I'm kidding. What you do with your own business, that's on you, but sometimes this is embarrassing. One of the main expenses while doing Uber Eats is fuel, and I just put $20 in for fuel, so that is one thing to expect when you're doing deliveries, is to pay for your own fuel. So okay, so I am here around Irvine, California. Usually the times here that are busy are between 5 to 9 p.m. in the area. It is right now 4:42 p.m., so I'm just waiting it for the dinner rush to get busy. But I usually start out in Irvine, and I just like basically work around. So you can see there's some hot spots close by. 4 hot spots, McDonald's, hot spots in Newport Beach, hot spots in Laguna Beach over there. Yeah, basically just all over the place. I find that Orange County is a very good area to do it in, so I'm just waiting now. One thing about Uber Eats sometimes is that sometimes there's like a dead zone. It's where you have to wait an hour before an order pops up, so hopefully there'll be an order that pops up soon. So Okay, so that order I just did at Sprouts over here, that order took me an hour and a half to finish, but I'm getting $27 for it. And when I was in there, I accidentally took someone else's cart without realizing it, and I was putting stuff into this cart thinking it was mine, and luckily I noticed it in time, and luckily I found my original cart, but I don't know whose cart I took, so I just put it on the side. I hope they found their cart, but man, that was crazy. The crazy things at the grocery store, but gotta go deliver this order and hopefully get paid for it, so come along. Sure. Alright, you guys, I just picked up an Albertsons order for all this stuff here. It is Friday morning in Los Angeles County. And for this order here, can you guess how much I'm getting for it? I'll give you a second to guess in the comments below. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am getting $53 for that order, which is unusual for an order like that, but I guess it's Friday morning, so I guess someone felt very generous, so that definitely comes handy for my folks. So to the person who placed that order, thank you for the generous tip. I appreciate it. Alright, so I didn't calculate how much I made throughout the video, but usually on a good day on Uber Eats, I can usually make between 100 to 150. The most I ever made in a day throughout my 2 years in California was probably over $200, but that's very rare for happen. I mean, it is possible, but I don't really get many days I make that much money. Hopefully down the line I will. There's also times on Uber Eats where it's like some days are good, some days are bad. So some days could be like, oh, I make $150, and then other days it's like I'm making under $50. So, but one good thing about California that California has is this thing called Prop 22 on Uber Eats. So every 2 weeks, Uber actually gives you additional earnings, so that way you're guaranteed the minimum wage amount like a regular job or something. So it's kind of cool because other states throughout the country don't do the whole Prop 22. It's only California, so that's kind of interesting. I think throughout the video, I probably made over $100 throughout a few days throughout the video. I usually spend about $20 or $30 on fuel a day, probably about $20 on food a day because I get hungry. And yeah, I just travel all over. I'm a world traveler, all the way from the Midwest of Michigan all the way to the West Coast of Santa Monica Pier. So I hope this video was educational for people that are doing Uber Eats. If it was, well, I'm Michael Liam, and I recommend you like, comment, and share this video. And until the next video, my Rockstar family, well, I recommend you stay real, stay original, and keep rocking on. So, peace out until next time. So, kaboom right there.